Baywatch is the latest film adaptation of an 80s TV show, and it stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Zac Efron, Alexandra Daddario, and a bunch of extremely attractive lifeguards. And just like the TV show, it is about a bunch of lifeguards who take their jobs a little bit too seriously in trying to save the bay. And in this movie exactly, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays the head lifeguard, and he finds some drugs on the beach. And he wants to stop this, whatever drug crime it is, on the beach happening, and Zac Efron's the new lifeguard, and he doesn't really respect Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And there's something with real estate, and yeah, this movie doesn't really make that much sense, to be honest. But that's okay, the plot doesn't have to make sense. As long as there's enough great action and funny comedy in the movie, that means it will be good. And does the film deliver? Kinda? The action scenes are not awful, but they're not great as well. They're kind of just middle in the road. It's kind of what you expect from a cheesy movie, such as Baywatch. But with a budget of $69 million, you just expect something so much more, with better visuals such as fire. There's a scene in the middle of the movie with a boat on fire in the middle of the ocean. That fire did not seem realistic at all. It was just, it didn't look realistic, and many of the action scenes I feel like aren't really shot well or edited well, and I feel like they just weren't really directed well because of the director Seth Gordon. Seth Gordon, he's known for being more of a comedic director. He has made some fine films like Four Christmases, some not fine films, Identity Thief, and also the film I really like, Horrible Bosses. He is known to be more of a comedic director, and when he has to be put in as an action director, I feel like that doesn't really translate well from what he's used to. So the action's just fine, but as long as it's still funny, Baywatch can still be a good movie. And is it funny? Baywatch's comedy is worse than its action scene, sadly, and it's really upsetting to say that, because as a movie, it's deemed as an action comedy. The TV show that it's based on, it's cheesy, but it's still fun, and it has funny aspects to it. Baywatch would have been good as just a fun action movie, but sadly there's so many extended scenes in the movie drawn out for comedic laughs. It doesn't work out at all. There's so many drawn out scenes that produce no laughs, and I think I barely even laughed like maybe 3 times. I was in an audience with 10 people. Me and my friend, we were the biggest ones laughing, and we didn't even laugh that much. It's just sad. Baywatch isn't really that bad of a movie, just deemed as a big disappointment. When you have stars with Zac Efron and Dwayne Johnson, you expect like a funny movie. But when you really think about it, the problem is these stars aren't really comedic stars yet. Yes, these actors have been in funny movies, but those funny movies, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was in Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart. Zac Efron was in 2 Neighbors movies with Seth Rogen. They can play off of other comedic actors who are known for being comedic. They are actually funny. But the good thing about Baywatch is, yes, as expected, all the lifeguards, they are extremely nice to look at. Alexandra Daddario is great to look at, even though she has some weird bug eyes. I don't really know what's happening with that. And also with a plot that doesn't really make sense, the characters aren't really that great either. You have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. There's nothing really to him. He's the chief. He loves his job. The only real character that there is Zac Efron, who plays the new lifeguard on the bay. He doesn't really like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he is the only character that actually has his own arc. The other character is Alexandra Daddario. She's there as a pseudo love interest. There's an extremely attractive blonde lifeguard who is in a not realistic love interest with the fat lifeguard, and then there's the other lifeguard. Don't really know what she does. You don't really know these characters by name. You only like these characters because of the actors. Baywatch doesn't really know what it is, and with everything mushing together in a 2-hour action comedy, it doesn't really work out for itself. Granted, the movie did flow kind of quickly, but with 2 hours, you want good comedy. Doesn't happen. You want nice characters? Doesn't happen. You want good action scenes? It kind of happens, but it's not really good, and in the end, you just think that Baywatch is meh. So yeah, viewers, if you can't tell, I haven't really been active in the past year. I just finished my first year of college, and now I'm back for the summer, and I don't really know what to do, so I'm just seeing a bunch of movies, and I can review it, so I can put that all out to you. So yeah, you can like, comment, subscribe. Have you seen Baywatch? Have you not seen Baywatch? What did you think about it? You can put it in the comments below, and that's it for Baywatch. Hope to see you next time.